Tonight's game is a presentation of KBMW Sports.
Wahpeton Huskies football is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Hike Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Titan Machinery, Twin Town Villa, and Vision Ford. Now here's KBMW's Robert Wanick.
Welcome back to another installment of Friday Night Lights. The Wahpeton Huskies, they're hosting number 1 ranked Grand Forks Red River Roughriders tonight. Huskies coming into this ball game 3-3, wins over number 5 Valley City and number 3 Devils Lake. Red River coming in here 6-0, unscathed thus far. This is a presentation of KBMW Sports and I3G Media. Welcome to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmer since 1986. So we'll start this pregame show off with taking a look at how each team got here. As we pull up the schedules on our KBMW News Live YouTube, we'll start with the visitors, Red River. The Roughriders, they opened the season against Dickinson, a highly touted team, 29-12 win. That was a home game. They stayed home at Cushman Field, beat Bismarck St. Mary's 41-7. Traveled to Watford City, 46-6 rout. Hosted Jamestown, 34-9 victory. 51-3 at Fargo South, the preseason number 1 team in North Dakota Class 2A. They have yet to win a game. And last week, little crosstown rivalry against Grand Forks Central, 37-0 shutout against their inner city rivals. So that is a look at how Grand Forks Red River got to 6-0 on the season. Haven't played anybody that's really a juggernaut yet. I mean, Jamestown and Dickinson are bouncing around the rankings in the top 5, but no Horace, who's the number 2 ranked team. No Devils Lake on there, who's ranked number 3. That's how they will end the regular season. So they've got Wahpeton tonight. They host West Fargo Horace next week, and Devils Lake to end the campaign for the regular season. Look, taking a look at Wahpeton's schedule this year, they started off against the number 1 ranked team in Class 1A, defending state champion Kindred, and that game was right here at Frank Vertin Field. Wahpeton forced a couple turnovers inside Kindred's 20-yard line, but they went backwards and couldn't turn those into points. Fell behind 30-0 at halftime. Second half, much better, but it was a 50-12 loss. The next week at Minot North, 21-21 at half. Minot North scored 14 unanswered after the break. But Wahpeton played much better football, and they've continued that trend for the rest of the season so far. 3 straight wins, starting off with Valley City here, 31-27 at home. 8 lead changes, capped off with a 5-yard fade into the back of the end zone from Bjorn Kubla to Braden Steffens. That was an exciting game. Trayton Mauk ran for 215 yards in that one. Watford City came to town for homecoming, 41-14 victory for Wahpeton. Then they traveled to Devils Lake, number 3 Firebirds. Wahpeton with a statement win there, 28-14. Despite winning by 2 scores on the road, they did not enter the rankings. They were receiving votes. Devils Lake dropped down to number 5 after that game, and Wahpeton went to number 2 West Fargo Horace last week, put up a fight, 41-21 loss. It was 21-14, and here's kind of the turning point of the game. Wahpeton had the Hawks backed up inside their own 20-yard line. It was 1st and 25, and then they tackled them short of the yard marker. It was 4th and 6, I think around the 40-yard line. So at that point of the game, it was third quarter, 7 minutes left. Horace up by 1 touchdown. Surely I'm confident they would have punted that ball, but instead there was a face mask call, and that extended the drive. They took 7 minutes off the clock, 18-play drive, scored a touchdown. Wahpeton with one more chance to cut it to a score in the 4th quarter. Interception in the end zone from the 5-yard line. So much closer game than the 41-21 score indicates, and Wahpeton's hoping they can kind of just play like they've been playing tonight against Red River, give them a little pushback. Number 1 team that has dominated everybody. The one thing I will say about Red River as I pull up their schedule once again here, haven't scored as many points as, let's say, Fargo North last year, who was going around beating people 60-0, 29 against Dickinson, 34 against Jamestown, 37 against Grand Forks. Of course, there's some lopsided numbers in there, 51 at Fargo South. But you get the point. They're not quite as dominant on offense, but they're dominant nonetheless, and they're not giving up very many points. 5 of their 6 wins, they've given up single digits. Wow. So the Roughriders coming in here, the team to beat in North Dakota Class 2A, and Wahpeton coming in here with 2 ranked wins, 3-3, trying to push themselves on the north side of 500. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at your stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. This is Wahpeton Huskies football on AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley. We are at Frank Vertin Field, Earl Skip Butte Alumni Stadium, home of the Wahpeton Huskies, and number 5 ranked NDSCS Wildcats, who travel to Rochester tomorrow in a battle for first place in the MCAC. So tonight's football game features number 1 ranked undefeated Grand Forks Red River traveling to Wahpeton to face the 3-3 Huskies, who are receiving votes in the latest poll. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that poll. Latest poll from the North Dakota Associated Press Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association. Let's start off with Division 3A, the big schools. Fargo-Davies, unanimous first place team, 6-0, retaining their number 1 ranking. Minot comes in the 2 spot. They are 4-2, same as last week. West Fargo-Cheyenne, 4-2. They're bumped up from 4-3. Bismarck Century, 4-2. They move into the poll. Bismarck High, 4-2. They drop from 3 to 5 after a loss to Bismarck St. Mary's, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment in the comment section. Receiving votes, Mandan and Legacy. It might have been Legacy who knocked them off. That sounds correct. In Division 2A, Grand Forks Red River, the team that's going to be here tonight on the broadcast. Unanimous first place team, once again, 6-0 record. Number 2, West Fargo Horace, who beat Wahpeton last week on their homecoming. They're 5-1. They will collide next week with Red River. Devils Lake in the 3 spot. They're 4-2. They do have a 2-score loss to Wahpeton on their home field. That's something that Wahpeton's clinging to here as they hope to make a push for the playoffs. And number 4, Jamestown, they're 3-3. They move into the poll. Valley City 3-3. They move into the poll despite having the same record as Wahpeton and falling to Wahpeton in their head-to-head matchup this season. Minot North 4-2 with a win over Wahpeton. They're on the outside looking into the poll. Dickinson, Bismarck St. Mary's also 3-3. So a lot of parity. You look at Red River and Horace, and they are clearly the top dogs in Class 2A for North Dakota. You look at the rest of the teams, jump ball, baby. It's going to be a fun home stretch here as we get closer to the playoffs. That is your Power Poll ranking presented by Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation. There's about 12 and a half minutes here till kickoff at Frank Vertin. Let's take a look at your stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. We're going to start this off by looking at last week's action at West Fargo Horace. Bjorn Kubla, 12 of 21 passing, 238 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Another productive outing for the senior. Trayton Mauk at running back, 19 carries, 93 yards, almost 5 yards a carry, 4 catches, 32 yards, and a touchdown. So nice dual threat tailback they have in Trayton Mauk. And Jackson DeVries with the game of his life, 5 receptions, 197 yards, 39 yards per catch. This is not Madden, this is real life numbers. 2 touchdowns, also 3 kick returns for 75 yards. So a phenomenal all-purpose attack from Jackson DeVries last week. And on the offensive line, Landon Ralph showing out on the highlight reel with 2 pancake blocks. They really had it going. They were moving the ball on offense. It was just the defensive side was struggling to stop the Horace run game. We'll get to that in just a bit. Defensively, Trayton Mauk came up with 8 tackles, tackle for loss, and a pass deflection. Evan Doctor, the senior linebacker, 11 tackles to lead the team. He also had a QB hurry where he jumped in the air, nearly batted the pass away. It forced an incompletion. And Isaiah Brushert, 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Interesting, they blitzed with Brushert primarily in the first half continuously. That's what he did. He was sprinting in. He'd get to basically the last line before the QB, and they'd knock him off the block. Second half, he really got through with his pressure, picked up those 2 tackles for loss, and just a grinder's effort, a hard hat, lunch pail type of game from Isaiah Brushert. And he'll need to do that tonight, coming in at 170, I believe, at linebacker. A lot of heart out there. Isaiah Brushert playing good football this season. Also going to see him at Stern Sports Arena for the BW Blades hockey team this winter. We're going to take a quick break as we hit the 11-minute mark before the game starts. We'll come back with your season stats, run through those. Those were presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You're listening to Wahpeton Huskies football on AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Many women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and most have no family history of breast cancer. That's why it's so important to schedule annual mammograms starting at age 40. When found early, breast cancer is curable. 98% of patients survive. Don't wait another moment. Visit essentiahealth.org to schedule your mammogram today. Essentia Health, cancer care like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Welcome back to the Voice of the Valley. The Boys of Fall at it again. We're getting to that point of the season where the sun goes down right around kickoff. 7 p.m. start time here. Number 1, Grand Forks Red River at Receiving Votes, Wahpeton. So the Huskies holding their own this year after an 0-2 start. 3-3. Grand Forks Red River has reeled off 6 straight wins to begin the season. They have allowed single-digit scoring in 5 of those, and they are putting up obviously some pretty decent scoring numbers. So the Red River Roughriders coming in here, hoping to avoid that Wahpeton curse. They've been able to knock off some great teams in the last few years. Upset over Valley City on homecoming last year. Upset over number 1 Jamestown on homecoming 2 seasons ago. They just seem to be the giant killers. Wins over number 5 Valley City and number 3 Devils Lake this season. Tough task tonight, but you know what? It's high school football, and it's anybody's ball game underneath the Friday night lights. So we're going to take a look at your season stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. So we'll pull this up on your KBMW News Live YouTube page. Bjorn Kubla, the senior quarterback, he is 86 for 133 passing this year. Almost 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. 2 of those coming last week. So Bjorn Kubla playing confidently, moving around the pocket well, escaping the pocket, and hitting his receivers on the run as well. Not really a dual threat quarterback with his legs, but boy, can he operate under pressure. And he said it on our Optimum Athlete segment a week ago that he's seeing the field and reading the defense much better. So check that out on our YouTube page, KBMW News Live. That is presented by Optimum Rehab and Tony Egeman. Trayton Mauk, senior tailback, 97 attempts, 666 yards. He's averaging 6.9 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns on the ground. He's added 12 receptions, 155, and 2 touchdowns through the air. Jackson DeVries, a senior wideout, 26 receptions, 491 yards. Bulk of those coming last week. A 197-yard performance, 18.9 yards per catch. Doing a lot of that after the catch. Doing a lot of little short routes, bubble screens, slants, and he is a human joystick in the open field. Fun to watch. He's got 3 touchdowns. Braden Steffens, 24 receptions, 278 yards, 11.6 per catch. He has 3 touchdowns, including the game winner against Valley City, back corner fade. Jack Gilbertson, quarterback and wideout. He has 5 carries this year, 79 yards and a touchdown. 70 of those coming on a long scamper at the end of that Kindred loss. 14 catches, 109 and a touchdown on the outside as a wide receiver. Aiden Bonchez, 5 catches, 74 yards, a pair of touchdowns. Caden Barth, 3 for 55 and a touchdown. Defensively, Trayton Mauk, 53 tackles. He has a half sack. He leads this linebacker core along with Evan Doctor, 34 tackles, 2 sacks. Isaiah Brushert, 26 and a half tackles, 1.5 sacks. Landon Relf, you'll see him a lot on the O-line and the D-line, 6'2", 225. Believe he's a junior, 11 and a half tackles. Leads this team with 2.5 sacks. Jack Gilbertson, safety, 16 tackles, 4 interceptions. Absolute ball hawk. No fly zone when that kid's out there. Just a freshman. And Omar Martinez, Mighty Mouse at 5'4", $125, 18 tackles and an interception. Michael Peterson at safety, 21 and a half tackles, also has a sack. So those season stats for the Wahpeton Huskies are brought to you by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. About 6 minutes till kickoff here, folks. Let's go ahead and jump into your keys to the game, presented by Smith Motors. We are streaming this game live at KBMW News Live YouTube. Radio broadcast is available on kbmwnews.com. So the keys to the game tonight: be more dynamic offensively. You're not going to be mad about 238 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 200 more receiving yards from Jackson DeVries, but it was Kubala, DeVries, Mauk. That was the offense last week, and Horace was happy to let them get theirs because nobody else was really involved, and Horace walked away with a 20-point win. So if they can get a third guy to step up, maybe it's Steffens, maybe they'll sneak up on Red River by using Doctor or Peterson in the backfield. I don't know, but Red River is going to be honed in on those 3 playmakers tonight. They're going to have to diversify the touches if Wahpeton is going to have to, if they want to stay in this one, and force some turnovers. The run game decimated the Huskies defense last week, 304 yards, led by Ty Garai, pair of touchdowns for the Hawks. Punch the football out, tip a pass at the line, pick something off, anything to stop these Red River drives in their track, because the longer Wahpeton's out there on defense, the more tired they get, and numbers is always an issue when you have enrollment like Wahpeton. You're looking at some of these Fargo schools, 1,000+ people. Grand Forks, I'm sure, in the same ballpark. Wahpeton, under 300 students at the school, so everybody's playing both ways. So if you can get that team off the field, that defensive unit, by forcing a turnover or 2, keep them fresh at the end of the game, that is a key to staying in the ball game. So those are your Smith Motors keys to the game. Thank you, Smith Motors, for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. Smith Motors is small town friendly with big town deals. We're going to take a quick break, come back with your power poll, injury report, and starting lineup, and then we're going to kick off this EDC Class 2A battle. This is AM 1450 KBMW.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
All right, 2.5 on the clock here. We're getting ready for kickoff. We already touched on the power poll. My apologies there. We're going to jump right into your injury report tonight. That is presented by CHI St. Francis. Jack Gilbertson, the superstar safety and wide receiver, just a freshman. He made a touchdown-saving tackle at the end of the first half last week against Horace. Trayton Mauck followed up by batting away a touchdown, potential touchdown in the back of the end zone. But Gilbertson was landed on that play. Dislocated shoulder. It was so bad it took several hours for them to get it back in. Young man is out there on the sidelines warming up today, playing catch with his other arm. He's going to be all right, but he's on the lam right now. So not sure when they're going to have him back, especially because he's a freshman. They want him to get that thing back to full strength. 2 big games after this as well. So Gilbertson's out tonight with a dislocated shoulder. And Caden Barth, he's got a calf. So he's been nursing a calf strain for about a month and doing just fine as a number 3 or number 4 wide receiver on this team, and some clutch catches as well. Had a big 40-yarder over the middle against Valley City to set up a go-ahead field goal at the half. But he's out tonight. They're finally going to let him tend to that calf. So that is your CHI St. Francis injury report. We got about 90 seconds on the clock as the Huskies huddle in the end zone. We're about ready to kick this bad boy off on AM 1450 KBMW. We'll be right back with your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
We're getting ready for the national anthem here. We'll see if we can run through the Red River lineup presented by Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Left tackle is Xander Wayne. Left guard, Ryan Ward. Center is going to be Owen Hallinger. Right guard is Jake Foss. Right tackle, J.B. Walters. Tight end, Cam Clefstead. Wide receiver, Caden Mackey. Wide receiver, Carter Flom. Wide receiver, Dan Severud. Running back is Thomas Kraft. And quarterback is the dynamic Pierce Parks. And we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we will pause and enjoy it and be right back with Friday Night Lights on AM 1450 KBMW.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Frank Vertin Field after that beautiful rendition of the national anthem by Adeline Pickin. Way to go, Adeline, getting this show on the road here. We just went through the starters for the Grand Forks Red River offense led by senior quarterback Pierce Parks. We'll see him throwing. We'll see him running tonight. He does it all. On defense, at an end, Owen Hollinger. Nose guard, J.B. Walters. Another end is Jake Foss. Outside linebacker, Cameron Clefstead. Linebacker, Ray Dushek. Linebacker, Reed Krogstad. Safety, Thomas Kraft. Safety, Justin Roth. Safety, Logan Bierke. At the corner spots, Caden Mackey and Carter Flom. Your punter and kicker tonight is Jesse Baker. Eddie Rogers on the roster as well as punt and kick. Returners, Isaiah Gay, Thomas Kraft, Matt Dosh, and Max Manisow. So that is your starting lineups for the Red River Roughriders. And we will get to Wahpeton's right now as we pull up the Huskies roster. Let's start with the linemen. Guys you're going to see out there tonight include Garrett Schwartz. He's 6 feet tall, 285 pounds. He's a senior. We'll also see Landon Ralph, Landon Nordic, Owen Scovolt, Luke Anderson, Chase Marsh, and Hunter Belke. And as far as the skill players on offense go, led, of course, by quarterback Bjorn Kubla, who's already matched his passing total from last year at about 1,200 yards. He's got 12 tutties and 5 picks. Progression from him has been wonderful this season. Superstar tailback Trayton Mauk, who had 125 total yards last week. Caden Barth and Jack Gilbertson, they will not be available tonight. They are injured at wide receiver, which leaves us with Braden Steffens and Jackson DeVries, a excellent 1-2 punch of playmakers who do a lot on their routes, but do a lot with the ball in their hands as well. Offensive line and defensive line is going to look very similar, like I said, folks. Defensively, Omer Martinez at safety. Drawing the start tonight is Trayton King, who will replace Jack Gilbertson as he nurses that dislocated shoulder. Trayton King is a freshman. He's already 6 feet, 160 pounds, very athletic, so we'll see how he does tonight, getting thrown into the fire against the number 1 ranked team. Michael Peterson will also be at safety. Your corners, Jackson DeVries and Braden Steffens, so they'll be playing on the outside both ways. Linebackers are led by Trayton Mauk and Evan Doctor. Good bet to rack up double-digit tackles each. Kicking, Mauk and Kubla will split the duties, punting and kicking. Mauk's been pretty good at PATs lately, and he's always a threat to run the punt when he's back there as well on a fake. So that is your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. As we near the kickoff here, they are announcing the Wahpeton players on the field. Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley is providing superior quality products and services, generating a positive return for their patrons. One more quick break to recognize our sponsors, and then we are ready to rock from Earl Skip Butte Alumni Stadium. This is Wahpeton Huskies football at the Voice of the Valley.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Talk to Carson or Brad for your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
Number 1, Grand Forks Red River here in Wahpeton to face the 3-3 Huskies, just on the outside of the poll receiving votes. Kickoff going down right now, presented by North Dakota State College of Science, the science of learning by doing. I'm Robert Wanick at the Voice of the Valley. Thank you for joining me. This game is on KBMWnews.com under the Listen tab, on the KBMW app, on your mobile device, and on YouTube at KBMW News Live. So we are ready to go here as the kickoff has fallen under darkness. Late fall football here. 3 games left in the regular season for these teams. Kicking off for the Roughriders is Jesse Baker. Trey Mauk and Jackson DeFries back deep. They will kick it short. And that is caught along the sideline by Braden Steffens. He just steps out of bounds, and that's how we started off, presented by NDSCS. So the Huskies will start this game at their 38-yard line. Wahpeton playing good this year against good opponents. Like I said, a win against Valley City here, who's now ranked number 5, and a win against Devils Lake on the road, who is ranked number 3. Huskies working out of the shotgun. That is their MO. Mauk in Kubla's right pocket, 3 wide receiver set. First play of the ball game. Snap, handoff to Mauk. He goes up the middle. He's met after a short gain. Gets near the 40-yard line. So Devils Lake, Trayton Mauk kind of just plotted and plotted. Short gains until he busted off a 64-yard touchdown. But lately he's been consistently getting positive yardage. We'll see how heavily they lean on him tonight. He's on the left side in the backfield now, lone back. 2 wide receivers high, 1 on the near side of your screen, KBMW News Live YouTube. Shotgun snap, another handoff to Mauk. A little bit of room to run up the middle, lowers the shoulder into a would-be tackler. Good gain for Mauk. Close to a first down. And they're going to have 3rd and a long 2. That was number 15, Justin Roth, on the tackle. So 3rd and 1 for the Wahpeton Huskies here on their first drive of the ball game. Another shotgun handoff to Mauk. He cuts to the left. He falls forward, and it looks like he's going to be about a half-yard short. And they already have their fist up in the air, signaling that he did not get the line of gain. So all Mauk so far. And they're going to leave the offense out there unless they're bluffing or trying to draw him offside. They've got 27 on the play clock. Mauk, the lone back, trips up high. Shotgun snap, handoff to Mauk again. He gets up the middle. He's going to get enough for a first down, and he's going to break loose for more, and he spins for even more. Trayton Mauk hit at the line, gets away, hit a couple yards later, puts him in the spin cycle, and that's a nice gain for Trayton Mauk into Red River territory. Thomas Kraft makes the initial hit there. A fresh set of downs, 4 straight carries for Trayton Mauk. Near the Roughriders 40. Trips on the left side of the formation this time. It's just Kubla and Mauk on an island in the backfield. Shotgun snap, Kubla drops back to pass, looking left. Evades the pass rush. He throws it downfield. A little bit wobbly, and he sails it out of bounds where no one can get it. So Kubla evades the sack, but he's not able to find a receiver there. Pursuing Kubla was J.B. Walters on the pass rush. And that on the coverage was Thomas Kraft. So the Huskies, 4 straight runs. They try the left side of the sideline there, about 20 yards downfield, and Kubala throws it out of the bounds. 2nd and 10 from the Red River 40. It's a handoff to Mauk up the middle again. Shape shifting for about 6 yards, it would appear. So 6 yards a pop on the last 2 carries for Mauk as he gets going. I'll try my best to keep my very unofficial yardage for the night. I had Jackson DeVries for 208 receiving yards last week. He had 197, pretty close. I gave him an extra catch. 3rd and 4 from the Roughriders 34. Wahpeton trying to move the chains once again. Opening drive of the ball game. Shotgun snap, handoff to Mauk. Tries the right side of the line, and he's met pretty quickly. It's going to be a short gain, and it'll bring up 4th and about 3. Fourth and about 3 for the Wahpeton Huskies, as they have eaten some clock up so far on this drive. We are under 9 minutes, and it is 4th and 3 for the Wahpeton Huskies. 2 wide receivers up high, down low. We have 1 man in motion. It is Jackson DeVries, right to left. He'll play tight end, just off the line. Shotgun rolling out, play action. He has a man, and Kubala connects. They motion Jackson DeVries right to left. He catches a nice little pop pass off the line from his tight end spot. That's going to be a Huskies first down. Wahpeton coming out with a nice mix of run and pass here against the number 1 ranked Red River Roughriders, and they are all the way down to the Red River 21-yard line. Nice play action fake there by Kubala. Stuck the football in his back pocket, and nobody knew he had it. Dumped it off to his tight end, DeVries. Aiden Bonchez down low, 2 wide receivers up top. It's another pass. Kubala evades the pass rush. Nice blocking by Landon Ralph to extend the play. Kubala over on the far sideline, finally throws it away. So it looked like Kubala was going to get sacked. He used a little pump fake to get the D lineman up in the air. Landon Ralph took advantage and laid a block on that guy, springing Kubala, but all he could do was scramble to the Roughriders sideline and throw it away. As we said in the pregame, Kubala known for extending the play, making smart decisions, and that was a good one right there. Don't want to throw that one into coverage when it's only first down. So we'll have 2nd and 10 here from the Red River 21. 7:49 to go in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Shotgun formation. This time it's a handoff to Mauk, and they swallow him up right away. In on that tackle was J.B. Walters, the nose guard. He has been busy so far. Also in on that tackle was number 2 for Grand Forks Red River, as I get you the name here. That is Cameron Klefstad, his first tackle of the ball game. Brings up 3rd and 10. Huskies 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but none of them have been this far. We'll see what they do. 2 wide receivers high, 2 wide receivers low. They're balanced. Mauk on the right side of the backfield. Left to right in motion. It's DeVries. He'll move to the slot on the right side. Dropping back is Kubala. He looks that way. Overthrows Mauk. Very lucky that wasn't picked off. And it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 21-yard line. So Wahpeton moves the ball down to the Red River 21 and can't get anything going on this drive. It's 4th and 10. Clearly 4 down territory. May as well take a shot for the end zone. Let's see some fireworks here early. They're at the 21-yard line. Line to gain is the 11. Big 4th down here for both teams. First drive of the game. Kubala out of the shotgun, drops back. He is looking end zone. He'll air it out, and he overthrows Braden Steffens. Great coverage there. However, Kubala just throws it out of the back of the end zone. Not such a bad idea. Coverage was by Justin Roth, 6 foot, 175-pound senior. So a promising drive for the Huskies. Stopped dead in its tracks at the Grand Forks Red River 21. They go 3 and out. Good coverage by the secondary there. And good decision-making by Bjorn Kubala. He goes 1 for 4 passing on that drive with a 4th and 6 conversion. Or may have been a 3rd and 6 conversion to move the chains, but the other times, blanket coverage. So Red River takes over here, 6:34 to go in the first quarter, their first time touching the football, led by senior quarterback Pierce Parks. Mighty dark here again at Frank Vertin Field, so I will try my best to get you guys those numbers. Red River wearing all white. That might make it a little easier. Wahpeton in those dark purple jerseys. Shotgun snap to Parks. He'll pitch it to the left side. That's Kraft. He makes one man miss, and he's caught from behind by Isaiah Brushert after about a 6-yard pickup. So a toss to the left side of the formation. Thomas Kraft cuts it back in and jets upfield. Isaiah Brushert really coming on lately for this Huskies defense. We'll see if he can keep that momentum going tonight. First tackle of the ball game. 2nd and 2 for the Roughriders. 2 wide receivers staggered here on the right side. 1 man up top. Lone back in the backfield. Parks working out of the shotgun. Dropping back in coverage. It's Michael Peterson. It's going to be a run to Kraft. And he's still stumbling forward. He's going to get enough for the first down and then some. Good push there from the Red River line, something we kind of expected. Wahpeton's just got to make them work and put themselves in a position to force a turnover tonight, and that's going to be what they need to stay in this ball game against highly talented Red River. Red River with the ball at their own 35, fresh set of downs. Parks using the clap cadence, trying to get the Huskies to jump off sides. They're not buying it. 7 on the play clock, 5 on the play clock. Snap does get away here. He's dropping back under pressure. Throws it over the middle, and it is off his receiver's hands. And it looks like we got some laundry on the field here. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Roughriders. So a little bit of a break for Wahpeton there. Incomplete pass on a pretty good throw, and then a holding penalty. Little salt in the wound there, and that's going to move Grand Forks Red River backwards. So 1st and 20 here for Red River, as it's been a pretty methodical first quarter. Wahpeton holding the ball for several minutes, stalling on the doorstep of the Red River red zone, giving them the ball back on downs. Red River picking up a first down on a pair of rushes by Kraft, and then a holding penalty pushes them back. 1st and 20, trips on the right side. It's going to be another pitch play to Kraft on the outside, and he's going to get to the outside for a nice gain. Gets back most of that yardage. They run this pitch play where he just kind of two-hand chest passes it like a basketball, gets it out to his running back, and he's already got a head start on the defensive end because they pitch it like 5 yards. So it's not like they're just throwing it to the running back right next to him. Pierce Parks is shovel passing that thing basically. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 11 after a 9-yard gain. And they've got the ball on their own 35. Mauk showing blitz on the left side. We'll see if he comes. Looking for a route down the middle. He's not going to get through, and that's going to be another overthrow by the Roughriders, and they'll have 3rd and 11. So Wahpeton forcing a 3rd and long here for Red River. That pass was in the direction of Carter Flom. 3rd and 11 for Grand Forks Red River here. Big down for Wahpeton. Red River able to stop Wahpeton on downs. Huskies looking to return the favor. 5:08 left in the first quarter. 0-0. Number 1 Red River at unranked Wahpeton. Pierce Parks out of the shotgun, 3 wide. Taking his time once again. Pointing out something in the defense to his running back. Shotgun snap. Parks grabs it one-handed. He's steady in the pocket. Steps up. He's going to run. And he's going to get hit in a sandwich by 2 Husky tacklers, Isaiah Brushert and Trayton Mauk to finish it off. It's going to bring up a 4th down. We'll see what the strategy is here for Red River. They are at the 41-yard line. 4th and 5. If they go and come up empty-handed on 4th and 5, it's going to give Wahpeton a short field. If they can convert here, it's going to leave that Wahpeton defense out there on a night that's getting pretty chilly. And it appears they're going to stay out there as Pierce Parks comes up and talks to his linemen. They're going to change the play up a little bit, get on the same page. Shotgun formation. Snap to Parks, another one-handed grab. He scrambles to his left. It looks like he's going to try to get it with his feet. Nope, he dumps it off, and it is off his wide receiver's hands. Turnover on downs. Omar Martinez in coverage. That was intended for Cameron Klefstad. 6'4", 210-pound tight end, and the Huskies stand strong. Just missed that passing completion on the KBMW News Live YouTube. Make sure I get the next one. Live streaming this game. It's a lot of fun. Come join us. Subscribe today. KBMW News Live. Huskies take over on downs. 4:09 scoreless on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So Bjorn Kubala and his Wahpeton Huskies take the field again on offense. 4 wide receivers. Tight end on the line. Mauk. Right side of the backfield. He stands alone. Kubala surveys the defense. Snap is off. Sticks it in the belly of Mauk, and he gets a nice chunk gain to the left side. Just downhill running there from number 44, the senior running back. Good blocking on the left side there. I believe that was Luke Anderson. And let me check the other name there. Give the linemen some love tonight. They have been doing a good job for Trey Mauk. That was Luke Anderson along with Hunter Belke. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the Red River 35. 3 wide receivers. Bonchez again all alone on the near side next to the Huskies sideline. Shotgun snap, another handoff to Mauk. He tries the right side this time. Nice jump cut to the left side, and he gets himself closer to a first down. That jump cut by Mauk, that gets you about 2 yards right there because he just changes direction, but he continues moving forward. It's not a lateral cut. It's more of a diagonal cut, and it gets him closer to the first down. A nifty little move from the senior. So here we go, 3rd and 1. It's shotgun again. Trips staggered on the high side. Barth all alone on the near side. Mauk in the backfield. Snap to Kubala, handoff to Mauk. Stiff arm at the line. He's going to try to get to the outside. Still running. He's going to reverse field, and here he comes. Cuts it up the middle, and he gets enough for a first down. Trayton Mauk runs about 25 yards to gain 2. And that's going to move the chains. That's what they call a playmaker, folks. Trayton Mauk was met by a D lineman right when he got the handoff. Stuck 5 fingers in his face, got to the right side, broke a tackle, ran right back towards us, and then jumped forward for a first down. Huskies have the ball at the 27 of Red River. Shotgun snap to Kubala. He throws. He's got a man. Short pass is complete to Trayton King, making his first start of the season. Freshman steps up with a big catch on first down. And Wahpeton is in the red zone. Looking like they watched film and got things figured out against number 1 Red River early on. We'll see what kind of adjustments the Class 2A juggernaut makes. But right now, Wahpeton has the ball on the Red River 19. It's 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap. Kubala hesitates for a moment, hands it off to Mauk, and he's thrown down in the backfield by number 75, I believe. Number 75 for this Roughriders team. 76, Jacob Foss. 6 foot 250 senior, and you're going to see a lot of heavy dudes on here. Did not miss a day in the weight room. So Wahpeton's going to have 3rd and 6 here. 2 wide receivers on the high side. 3 men bunched up on the left side of the line. Trayton Mauk. We'll see if this is a handoff. They got a heavy blocking formation ready to go here. Kubala drops back. He's going to run to the left. He's under pressure. Nowhere to go. He just heaves it up towards the end zone. And Trayton Mauk catches it at the pylon. At the 1-yard line. Wow. Kubala had about 3 men in his face, breathing down his neck, inches away from the Huskies sideline, lobs it up in double coverage, and Trayton Mauk, Air Jordan style, goes up and catches it against the pylon. Wahpeton Huskies are going to have the ball on the goal line. As Noel Eckroth says it on the PA here, a sensational catch near the goal line. You got it right, Noel. Wahpeton 1 yard away from striking first against number 1, Grand Forks Red River. They're going out of the shotgun in the goal line package. Hand off to Mauk, and he's going to be met right at the goal line, maybe lose a half yard there. So the Roughriders make a nice stand there on 1st and goal. And Wahpeton's got to come away with points here on this one after that pass is ruled out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Mauk's body hit the pylon, but the ball was ruled not to be in the end zone. So just outside of the goal line. 2nd and goal, once again from the 1. Mauk in the backfield. Kubla, he's going to pass, throws a fade route to the right side. It's a beauty, and it is caught by Braden Steffens. And they're going to call him out of bounds. So Steffens runs a beautiful route, but it takes him just a bit too far. Nice pass on the money, but pretty good coverage there by the Roughriders. And that was number 19, Caden Mackey. You know what I want to see here? QB sneak. Not sure Kubla has a rushing touchdown on the season, and this would be a good time, but they are out of the shotgun. Everybody up on the line except for Mauk and Kubla. No surprise here. Handoff to Mauk. He jets up the middle for a Wahpeton touchdown. A little bit of hesitation there on the signal, but big play. Trey punches it in. Wahpeton takes a 6-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got a game, baby. Trayton Mauk, the heavy hitter on the first drive, turns a 50-50 ball into a long reception at the goal line and finishes it off with a 1 yard touchdown run. Mauk's going to attempt the PAT here. Kick is off. Kick is good. Wahpeton 7, Grand Forks Red River 0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back on AM 1450 KBMW. Are you having fun yet? This is the Voice of the Valley.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
Ready to gain an edge in your career? Titan Machinery's Service Technician Apprenticeship Program is designed for anyone wishing to become a diesel mechanic working on Case IH equipment through full-time, on-the-job training. Enjoy hands-on work experience. Learn from factory-trained service experts and apply your knowledge from school directly to your work with this unique program opportunity. Become a Titan in the industry and grow with a dealership that invests in you at Titan Machinery Wahpeton, your local Case IH dealer. Visit titanmachinery.com/careers to learn more.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
So Wahpeton goes with a missile on the kickoff after the touchdown, trying to get a lucky bounce there. Some sort of onside, they can't pick it up, and we're going to start the second quarter with a 7-0 Wahpeton lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Lots of excitement there at the end of the first quarter. Kubala looked like he was going to get pushed out of bounds for a huge loss, and instead he throws it up towards the end zone, finds Mauk right at the pylon at the 1 yard line. Mauk goes up over the top of a couple defenders, comes down on the pylon, ruled out at the 1, and he punches it in on 4th and goal. We've got some discussion going on here with the officials coming over to the Huskies sideline. So we're going to play on here. 10 seconds have come off the clock here on that kickoff. I think they might add some on. That should not have been a 10-second onside kick. But we're going to play on anyways here. So here we go. Shotgun snap. Pierce Parks, handoff to Kraft. He's dancing around in the backfield, finally does find a hole and falls forward for a nice gain of about 5 yards. Nice looking tailback Thomas Kraft leading this Rough Rider offense. 6-yard carry for Kraft. So Red River coming into this game, folks, 6-0, ranked number 1, unanimous in the poll. Wahpeton 3-3 receiving votes. I had them at number 5 in my poll. Shotgun formation, it's Parks, Kraft in his left pocket, 3 wide receivers all on the left side. Right side is open. We'll see if they run that way, and they're going to run straight up the gut with Kraft. Turns his back to the defense, falls forward for a first down. So Kraft with a lot of textbook running here. He waits for the blocks to form. He falls forward for extra yards at the end of the run. He doesn't take too much damage when he doesn't have to. Certainly an impressive feature back for the Red River Roughriders as they have the ball at Wahpeton's 38-yard line. Shotgun formation, tight end on the right side, 2 wide receivers left. It's a handoff. Kraft, he goes left. Beautiful juke move. That gets Martinez guessing. And Kraft runs for about 14 yards. So Kraft stuck his foot in the ground, made a nice juke move, and Martinez ended up looking the other direction. Turned around, and Kraft was well on his way to a first down. 1st and 10 at the Huskies 25, and Red River's found something. They are moving the football here on their second drive of the game. Wahpeton 7, Red River 0 to start the second quarter. Handoff once again is going to be to Kraft. Looked like DeVries was being held on the line. He's not going to get a call. Sticking his arms out, wondering why not. And Kraft barrels for 10 more yards. So DeVries tried to bust off the line on the left side, make a tackle on Kraft. He was absolutely ripped to the ground. No holding call. DeVries is just going to end up getting pancaked on that one, and it's going to be a 9-yard gain. So very impressive drive on the ground here for Kraft and the Rough Riders. 2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line. Rough Riders knocking on the door here. Shotgun snap. Play action. Quick pass out from Parks. Caught by the receiver. He's going to make one-man miss. He's tackled, but he is able to get the first down. That ball was caught in the slot by Carter Flom. And that's going to move the chains. Rough Riders are going to have 1st and goal here. First chance for the Huskies to show what their red zone defense is made of. Evan Doctor making the tackle there. Wahpeton doing a good job. Red River showing their elusiveness on this drive, however, as they're settling in on the road here. Parks out of the shotgun. Kraft in the backfield. Handoff. It's going to be a run to the right side, and somehow Kraft evades 2 tacklers. He's still on his feet. He's not going to get a whole lot of yards, but he's not going to go down easy. 3 Huskies had their sights on him, prowling on the outside of the line. He cut it right back to the inside, made them all miss, bouncing off each other like bowling pins. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 7. It is not 2nd and goal. The line of gain appears to be the 2-yard line. So Red River does not need a touchdown to get a first down here. They have 2nd and 7 from the Huskies 9. Everybody bunched up on the line. Wahpeton pinches on the defensive line, trying to stop Kraft. They're going to hit him after a short gain, and it's going to be a 3rd down and manageable for Red River. In on that tackle, I believe, was Michael Peterson for the Wahpeton Huskies from his outside safety position. Everybody is essentially a linebacker here when it comes to safeties when you're this close to the end zone. 3rd and 5 from, let's see where they spot the ball. 3rd and 5 from about the 7-yard line. Big play here. Red River trailing Wahpeton by a touchdown on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Snap is off. Parks hands it off to Kraft. He's going to try the middle, and he is swallowed up after a short gain by a pack of Huskies. And it's going to be 4th and short on the doorstep of the end zone here. Red River trying to answer a Trayton Mauk rushing touchdown. Wahpeton trying to completely flip the game script on its head. 4th down and 2 for the Roughriders. Here we go. They've got the ball at the Wahpeton 3-yard line. Heavy jumbo set here for the Red River Roughriders. Shotgun formation, however. Hand off to Kraft. He's going to try the middle. He jumps, and he is hit, but he falls forward. And it's going to be interesting where they mark this. It doesn't look like they're going to give him a touchdown, but they have the ball inside the 1-yard line, so this would move the chains. Kraft leaps up the middle, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Boy, it sure looks like the football is inside the line to gain. They both got their fists in the air, signaling a turnover, no measurement. And they're not going to measure. And they're marking the ball outside the 1-yard line. There's a flag. And I don't know what that could be for. Sideline warning on the Huskies, and they're going to give them a first down. So I'm not even sure the sideline did anything wrong. I think the officials may have perhaps not realized that that was a line of gain, was the 2-yard line. They might have thought it was 4th and goal, but after the announcer here basically announced that they should measure it because they don't need a touchdown to get a first down, flag comes flying out. They call a sideline violation on the Huskies and signal for a first down for the Roughriders. So a lot to unpack here, folks. First down was around the 2-yard line. It looked like he got the ball down to about the half-yard line. They immediately signaled turnover on downs, turned around, threw a flag, signaled for a sideline violation on the Huskies, and they're doing it again. Gilbertson's not going to get the explanation he wanted. And it's going to be a first down one way or another for Red River. I don't know what word to use for that sequence, but it was definitely goofy. So after all that, they got the ball at the half-yard line. That's going to kind of suck the wind out of the sails here of Wahpeton, who thought they had the football after a goal line stand. So a yard from the end zone, the Roughriders trying to punch it in and even the score here. It looked like a direct snap to the fullback or a direct snap to an offensive lineman. Let's see who comes out of that pile. That was a direct snap to number 34 of the Red River Roughriders for a 1-yard touchdown. Ray Dushek, 5'10", 200-pound tight end and linebacker, built like a brick house. They snap it right to him. Huskies have no time to react. 6 points on the board for Red River. Looks like they're going to run a trick play here. The whole offensive line is moving right to left. And now they're going to kick it. So it looked like potentially a 2-point conversion attempt. Here goes the kick. Off the crossbar, no good. So Wahpeton clings to a 7-6 lead over Grand Forks Red River. 7:31 to go in the second quarter. As the extra point doinks off the right crossbar. But Red River, nice looking drive. They answer with a 1-yard touchdown run from Dushek. We'll be right back with the kickoff, as we'll see if the Huskies can sustain this hot running offense tonight against Grand Forks Red River.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Kickoff presented by NDSCS is on the way. It's an onside. It's bouncing around everywhere. And this could be disastrous for the Huskies, but somebody scoops it up. And that somebody was... So try to see the numbers here. Number 10, Braden Steffens. So Braden Steffens with a huge play. That onside kick, bouncing end over end, bounced right over the front line. A couple leaping Huskies couldn't get it. And then it was anybody's ball. But Braden Steffens using those wide receiver hands to hang on to it. So 7:25 to go in the second quarter. Wahpeton leads the number 1 ranked team in the state, Grand Forks Red River, 7-6. Wahpeton's got the football at their own 45. Handoff to Mauk. He tries another stiff arm. Not having it that time. Number 74. Beast mode so far for him tonight. J.B. Walters. He got a fistful of jersey, took the stiff arm, might have just angered him a little bit. Threw him out to the ground, loss of 7. So 2nd and 17, Wahpeton moving in the wrong direction to start this drive. J.B. Walters, defensive end, he's been a menace. Shotgun, it's Kubala. Play action out to Steffens, nice cut inside, cut back outside, and he's gonna pick up just about what they lost on that run. Pass went for about 2 yards. Steffens turned it up for about 5 more, and Wahpeton's going to have 3rd and 10. Wahpeton 3 for 4 on 3rd down so far in this game. Trips on the high side of your screen. KBMW News Live YouTube. Single wide out down low. Mauk in Kubala's left pocket. We're going out of the shotgun. Snap is off. Kubala looking right, going right. Tries it, Steffens, and he makes a nice catch. Turns around, catches it over his shoulder. Nice adjustment. And talk about timing. Kubala let that thing rip when Steffens was dead sprint in his route. He turned around and the ball was right there on his back shoulder. Caught it on the sideline side, leaving no chance for an interception. All the way down to the 33-yard line of Red River. Big time connection from Kubala to Braden Steffens. 3rd down magic continues for the Wahpeton Huskies. Shotgun snap. Handoff to Mauk. He tries the left side. Red River's catching on. They stop him after about a 3-yard gain. So those quick passes, they will lull you to sleep. And that's exactly what happened. After that bubble screen to Braden Steffens, they send him just straight down the right sideline for 1st down. We got 2nd and 8 now. Huskies on their own side of the field at the 31-yard line. Another handoff to Mauk, jump cut, taking it up the middle, carrying a few Roughriders with him, and he's going to get close to the line of gain. Mauk's going to give Wahpeton a 3rd and short here. 5:50 to go in the first half. Wahpeton 7, number 1, Grand Forks Red River 6 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Reed Bugstead in on the stop there for the Red River Roughriders. 3rd and 2 from the 25. Shotgun, 3 wide. Mauk in the backfield. The handoff is fumbled, so the connection between Kubala and Mauk just not there that time. Luckily, the ball bounced right back up to Mauk. They're going to lose a couple yards, and I'd imagine they're going to go for it here. 29 yards away from the end zone. 4-down territory, 4th and 5. So loss of 3 on the fumbled handoff. And we'll see if they run it here. 5 yards to gain, or if they throw something quick. Play action, Kubala rolls to the left. He fools everybody, wide open to Freeze, and he throws it way over his head. So Kubla misjudges the route there, thought his man was a little bit further down the field. DeVries right in front of the first down marker, and Kubla threw it just beyond the first down marker. Missed opportunity for Wahpeton. Kubla with the play action, rolled out to his left, had Jackson DeVries with nothing but wide open spaces in front of him. So Red River is going to take over here on downs after that incompletion. 4:48 to go in the first half. Wahpeton leads 7-6 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And if you're Wahpeton, can't be happier than where you're at now, leading the number 1 team in the state of North Dakota. They put up 51 points against Fargo South. They've only got 6 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Handoff out of the shotgun. That one's to Kraft. He runs into his own blocker. Somehow able to still forge forward. Picks up a nice gain of about 4. So Kraft runs right into the back of his own lineman. Kind of disappears for a second, and it allows him to gain some yards. That was a group effort there by the Huskies to stop him there. Kraft never did go down. Forward progress was stopped, but he stayed on his feet. It'll be second and about 5. 4:15 to go in the first half. Wahpeton trying to hold Red River here. Out of the shotgun. That's been the dynamic here for Red River. Handoff goes up the middle, and they're going to push forward with the line. Wahpeton trying to rip the football out in there. Not going to happen. 2 straight carries where the Red River ball carrier just won't go down. Eventually ruled down as his forward progress is stopped at the 39. That's a first down for the Roughriders. Man with the carry there. Number 33, Noah Brandvold, 5'9", 190. He's a junior. First carry of the game, moves the chains. 3:36 to go in the second quarter. Wahpeton 7, Red River 6. Pierce Parks trying to manufacture a scoring drive here. Red River in unfamiliar territory, 6-0 on the season. Shotgun pass, looking deep downfield. Trayton Malk bats it down, nearly a one-handed interception at the 45. Man, if Malk had some stickum on his gloves there, he would have had that one. Batted it down. Great coverage by the senior linebacker. It's going to force 2nd and 10. Valley City up 20-6 on Watford City right now as the scores start to come in from my colleagues at I3G Media. 2nd and 10, 3:20 to go in the half. Trayton Malk nearly came up with an interception on that last pass. I think they're probably going to go right back to the run. Shotgun snap. It's a pass to the outside. Missed tackle in the backfield by Steffens. Doctor, the second man up. He won't miss it. Takes a look at his teammates on the sideline. Bunch of dogs over there playing really good against number 1 Red River. Evan Doctor flies to the sideline, makes a tackle. No gain. 3rd and 10. It's this Husky home crowd getting fired up here. 2:54 to go. Clock is running. Wahpeton holds a 7-6 lead on Grand Forks Red River. Third and 10. Red River with the ball at their own 40. Make or break down here for both teams. Shotgun snap. Parks will pass. He throws it out. He has a man wide open on the flats. And that is going to be a big gain. Nobody accounted for number 33, Noah Brandvold. Turned his first carry of the game into a first down, and his first catch does the same. So Wahpeton had Red River staring down the barrel of a 3rd and 10, and Brandvold just went out on the flat on the left side. He said, throw me the ball. I got the whole state of North Dakota to myself over here. And they move it into Wahpeton Huskies territory at the 42-yard line. 2:27. Little drop pass in the backfield, and boom! A big tackle for loss there by the Huskies. Number 16, Evan Doctor. He's a bad man tonight, making some big tackles. That was a little shovel pass. They sent a man in motion. As soon as he got in front of the quarterback, Parks just dropped it in the breadbasket, and one of the most senior Huskies here, veteran leader. He sniffed it out right away, Evan Doctor. We're going to have 2nd and 15. Loss of 5. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Red River on Wahpeton's side of the field. Wahpeton trying to make a stand here. Out of the shotgun, it's Parks. Play action over the middle, it's tipped. Ooh, and nobody back there to pick it off. Almost into the hands of Trayton King. Nice pass deflection there by the Wahpeton linebacking core. I couldn't see who that was who got his hands on it. But at any rate, it is 3rd and 15. Huskies gave up a back-breaking first down on 3rd and 10. They've got a chance to redeem themselves here. $1.40 on the scoreboard. Shotgun formation. Parks trying to draw the Huskies offside. They're not taking the bait. 8 on the play clock. 1:40 on the game clock. 3 on the play clock. Another play action. He's looking downfield, throws it over the middle, and it is caught for a big gain. And a broken tackle on the end of it. That's going to bring the Red River Roughriders down to the Huskies 25. Connection right over the middle of the field from Pierce Parks to Cameron Clefstead. Mauk had the coverage. Clefstead had a height advantage on that one. Clefstead 6'4", 210. Trayton Mauk, don't have his official height here, but he's not 6'4". They threw it right over the top of him for a first down. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Red River moves the chains once again. Out of the shotgun. Parks with the handoff. Nice moves, cut in every direction. That time the carry went to Kraft once again. Senior picks up a bunch of yards there, and this is starting to look dangerous for the Wahpeton defense. 1st and goal. Correction, the ball is at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 11. Omar Martinez potentially saving a touchdown there with a crack tackle at the end of that play. Out of the shotgun, it's Parks. Play action, he's got a man on the outside. Good open field tackle there by the Huskies. That appears to be number 3. Carter Flom. So he hits Flom on the right side with just a quick pass. Flom puts his head down, picks up a couple more yards. He's just short of first down. So we're going to have a timeout by the Wahpeton Huskies here. They're clinging to a 7-6 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Red River looks like they're on the 4-yard line now, trying to take a lead going into half. Red River ranked number 1 in the state. This timeout is presented by our friends at High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. High Camp Construction. My dad has worked there for a couple decades. He loves it. Hardworking company, great sponsor of local sports here at the Voice of the Valley. So tough territory here for the Huskies, facing a dominant Red River offense who only has 3 yards to go, 52 seconds on the clock. They are 3 for 3 on 3rd down on this drive. They've made the plays when it matters. But as it stands, Wahpeton 7, Red River 6. Wahpeton shocking Grand Forks here tonight in the first half. Red River 6-0. None of the games have been close. 17-point victory, their tightest margin of victory. They got a chance to take a lead here into the half. So here we go after that High Camp Construction timeout. Ball is marked on the far side of the field. 2nd and 2 from the 3-yard line. Shotgun, Parks all alone in the backfield. Pump fake, throws it over the middle. Off his receiver's hands in the end zone. That one was intended for Cameron Clefstead. So the good news about that one is it takes no time off the clock. But it does bring up a 3rd down for the Roughriders. We are streaming this game on KBMW News Live YouTube. Radio broadcast also available on kbmwnews.com. We'll get you some other scores from the area when we hit the half. 3rd and 2 from the 3. Red River, heavy package here. Tailback is Kraft. He's got 2 blockers to the right side of quarterback Pierce Parks. Hand off to Kraft. He will try that right side, and he's going to trot into the end zone, no problem. A little bit of celebration in the back of the end zone. Points to the sky, and Red River takes their first lead of the ball game. 12-7 after that 3-yard run by Thomas Kraft. So Wahpeton trailing 12-7 to the number 1 team in North Dakota Class 2A. I don't think they're going to be too upset about that. They've got the offense to stay in the ball game. If anything, it's been a surprise that Wahpeton's offense hasn't been a little smoother tonight. So lots of room to clap back in the second half for Wahpeton. Last time Red River came out, they showcased a fake formation, and then they shuffled back into field goal formation, and now they're going to go for 2 after they missed the PAT. Play action. Parks is going to run it to the left. He's going to keep this one himself. Nowhere to go with it. Throw it at the last second. Incomplete. Boy, that was close. Last-ditch effort to get the 2-point conversion after he was dead set on scrambling. Just dumps it off. Incomplete. So after a pair of failed conversions, Grand Forks Red River leads Wahpeton 12-7 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to Earl Skip Butte Alumni Stadium, home of Frank Vertin Field, home of the Huskies. Playing some good football tonight. They've got number 1 Red River in a game. First time Red River can say that this year. They just punched in a short touchdown to take a 12-7 lead. 41 seconds to go in the first half. Let's see if they try another onside. They're going to kick it to the second row. Matter of fact, it's going to roll all the way back to the back row, picked up by DeVries, and he's going to get nowhere. Wrangled right away by the special teams unit. A little bit of extracurricular activity at the end as this game might get chippy. The underdog Huskies giving Red River all they can handle in the first half. Only down 12-7. So Wahpeton's going to have 36 seconds to work with here on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Red River converting on 4 third downs there on that drive to take the lead. Wahpeton has trips on the right side of the formation. 1 wide receiver high, Mauk in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, it's Kubla. First play of the drive's a handoff, and Mauk's got some room. There he goes, changing directions. Boom! Into Red River territory. That's what you call a game changer there. Wahpeton's going to quickly call a timeout near the 30-second mark. Got Mauk on my mind. Big run there from Trayton. And usually it's Mauk making a few guys miss in the backfield. On that one, he had good blocking. He hit the hole with some speed. And that's the thing. If you can just get 1 block for Trayton Mauk initially, he's got the burners to turn a sliver of daylight into a huge gain, and that's what he did there. This high camp is presented by our friends at timeout is presented by our friends at High Camp Construction. Getting a little chilly here, folks. Fall is in the air at Frank Vertin. Looks like we might be into the upper 40s at the end of this ball game. And the way this one is shaping up, some of these guys are going to need some ice tomorrow. Good battle on the football field. Number 1, Red River, leading Wahpeton 12-7. Wahpeton has the ball. 29 seconds to go in the first half. On the Red River 46. Trips again. Mauk in the backfield. You know the drill. As the horn randomly sounds on the play clock. 13 seconds. 12, 11, 10. Kubla crouches down, takes the snap. Handoff to Mauk again. This time he's hit in the backfield. Wahpeton's going to burn another timeout. So 5 seconds off the clock there. We'll have another High Camp Construction timeout. Wahpeton's got one timeout left. You wonder if they're going to try to run it with Mauk one more time, because he can take it to the house at any time, or if they're going to go to the pass here, try to save that timeout for when they get closer to the end zone. I'm not sure they want to air it out here against Red River and potentially give them the ball back before the half, so we'll see how conservative they are. Mauk with a massive gain of about 40 yards on that last carry. That's what got Wahpeton into Red River territory. They're going to have to go 46 yards in 24 seconds if they want to grab the lead back from Red River. For those of you just tuning in, Red River is up 12-7 at Wahpeton. Red River is the number 1 team in North Dakota Class 2A football. I'm Robert Wanick at the Voice of the Valley. This is a presentation of KBMW Sports and I3G Media. All right, Wahpeton back out there after that high camp timeout. They're going to do 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up top, Mauk in the backfield. We'll see if Kubala can orchestrate some magic here at the end of the half. He drops back. He's going deep. Kubala unleashes it. He's got a man, and it's going to be a pass interference call. That throw was shot out of a cannon, right on the money. And Braden Steffens comes back and tries to make a play on the ball. D-back can't get his head turned around, and that's going to be a automatic first down for the Huskies. It's not like the NFL where they'll spot the ball at the point of pass interference, which was at the 15-yard line, but Wahpeton will take it. It'll stop the clock and move the chains. And Kubala threw a nice ball there. I'm talking a tight spiral down the sideline. Pretty looking pass from the senior signal caller. 18 seconds on the clock here. And we do finally get the signal, pass interference on Red River. And we'll see where this ball gets spotted. Wahpeton is definitely in territory to take some shots at the end zone now with that strong arm of Bjorn Kubala. 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the season. Huskies have the ball at their 31-yard line. Fresh set of downs, 1 timeout to work with, 18 seconds to go in the half. Trips on the near side. Both of your playmakers, Steffens and DeVries, are down there. Shotgun snap. Kubala looks right, goes left. He's under trouble. Throws it out of bounds. A lot of pressure there. That time it was number 76 of the Roughriders, Jacob Foss, 6'2", 250 senior. He got in Kubala's grill, and Kubala wisely threw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10, 13 seconds to go in the first half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. What a fun game so far. Wahpeton playing with no fear here against the number 1 team in the state, Grand Forks Red River. 2nd and 10, we've got a man in the slot, tight end on the line, 3 wideouts and a running back. Wahpeton looking to do damage here. 13 seconds to go in the half. Kubala drops back. Short pass to the right. Mauk bobbles it. Incomplete. Probably a good thing he dropped it, because he would have been hit for a big loss if he did catch it, and the clock would have kept going. So Wahpeton's going to have 3rd and 10 with 9 seconds left. 2 options here for Wahpeton. You could take 2 shots at the end zone from the 31-yard line, or you could try to get a nice quick hitter over the middle for a first down, signal for a timeout right away, and get 1 look at the end zone a little bit closer. So Wahpeton's at the 31 here, 3rd and 10. 9 seconds to go in the first half. Let's see what Wade Gilbertson dials up here for the Huskies. Kubala drops back. He's looking for the end zone. He's got a man. It's Steffens. Touchdown, Huskies. Bjorn Kubala, he's the man for the job, and he gets it done, and he puts Wahpeton up 13-12 on number 1 Red River. It's getting wild here in Wahpeton. Bjorn Kubala playing with plenty of mojo. 31-yard scoring strike to Braden Steffens. Red River's on upset alert. Trayton Mauk will head back out there and attempt the PAT. Kick is away. Kick is right down Broadway. Wahpeton 14, number 1 Red River 12 with 4 seconds to go in the first half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Never count the Huskies out. They have been giant killers over the last couple years. They showed their pedigree last week against Horace before fading late. That woke up a beast, and they're hungry this week. They lead Red River with 4 seconds left. What a ball game on AM 1450 KBMW. We'll unpack it all for you in the halftime report coming up in just a few minutes. So on 3rd and 10 from the 31, Bjorn Kubla throws it over the middle. Braden Steffens, he just runs a straight deep route right up the center of the field. Gets behind the safeties. Didn't even have to slow up for that football. Caught it in stride. Beautiful passing touchdown from Kubla to Steffens. So Kubla's 13th touchdown pass on the season as he continues to have a memorable senior campaign. So Wahpeton will send the special teams unit out for the kickoff, leading 14-12 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Streaming this game live on KBMW News Live YouTube. If you want to watch it, come join us. Kickoff is by Omar Martinez to the second row. Red River has it, trying to get something to the outside, and that's going to do it for the first half. The magic of high school football under the Friday night lights in full effect right now after one half. Wahpeton leads undefeated number 1 ranked Grand Forks Red River 14-12. Touchdown run from Trayton Mauk and a 31-yard touchdown pass from Bjorn Kubla to Braden Steffens. And how about that Huskies defense? Standing strong. And we'll see what they can do coming out of the gate. But right now, Wahpeton's got to be pretty proud of how they played that first half. I'm Robert Wannick on AM 1450 KBMW. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with your with your halftime show in just a moment after we unpack all this.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Many women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and most have no family history of breast cancer. That's why it's so important to schedule annual mammograms starting at age 40. When found early, breast cancer is curable. 98% of patients survive. Don't wait another moment. Visit essentiahealth.org to schedule your mammogram today. Essentia Health, cancer care like nowhere else.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Welcome back to Frank Vertin Field. I apologize for a little crackle on the Comrex when I come back on the air. It's been around the block a few times, but it's still getting the job done. Just like Wahpeton tonight, they lead 14-12 over number 1 ranked undefeated Grand Forks Red River at the half. Been saying it all year. Wahpeton is a playoff contender. I had them at number 5 in my rankings. The last 2 weeks, they have beat number 5 Valley City and number 3 Devils Lake. Gave Horace a little scare for a while up on the road. That one got a little out of hand at the end. And here they are, taking it to number 1 ranked Red River. They got them reeling right now. We'll see what adjustments they make. They are the cream of the crop in the state of North Dakota. But the first half, it's Husky Nation here at Frank Vertin Field. Welcome to your Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number 1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. I'm Robert Wanick at the Voice of the Valley. Nothing I'd rather be doing out here on a brisk fall night, Friday Night Lights. It's getting chilly out here, but I'm not the one wearing the helmet, getting hit on my cold hands and cold pads out there. And these boys are going to be hurting tomorrow. One team's going to come away with the win, and I'll tell you what, that makes the pain feel a lot better. So Wahpeton up 14-12 at the half. 2 touchdowns for Red River coming on short rushes by Noah Brandvold and Thomas Kraft. No, Ray Dushek, scored the first touchdown. Brandvold wears 33, Dushek wears 34, and it is darker than a cave out here. It is hard to see those numbers. 5'9", 190 for Brandvold, 5'10", 200 for Dushek, both bruisers. Brandvold did pick up 2 first downs on the second scoring drive for Red River, which came with about 46 seconds left in the first half. So it looked like Red River was going to march into the locker room with a lead and kind of, spit into the face of what Wahpeton had built early in the game. But Wahpeton said not so fast. 31-yard scoring strike from Bjorn Kubla to Braden Steffens. He got behind the defense on a fly route straight up the middle of the field, caught it in the end zone. And Bjorn Kubla is throwing darts out there tonight, folks. He had a beautiful pass to Steffens up the sideline, which drew a pass interference call on that drive. Steffens turned around for the ball. It was right there, had no wobble in it whatsoever. Tight of a spiral, as you will see at the high school football level. And the last one just dropped out of the sky. 3rd and 10, 31 yards out. Steffens able to maintain his max sprint and catch that ball right as he crossed the goal line. Wahpeton 14, Red River 12. Trayton Mauk 2 for 2 on PATs. And that's a big difference in this ball game because Red River unable to convert on either of their tries. They tried to kick it the first time, and they doinked it off the right upright. And the second time, they went for 2 to make up for it. And Pierce Parks rolled to the left. Little dump pass at the goal line out of bounds. So it's 14-12 Wahpeton. And this is a huge revelation in North Dakota Class 2A football because Red River has absolutely stomped the boot down on everybody they've played this year. Their closest victory, 29-12 over Dickinson to open the season. And they are in a 12-round fight tonight against the 3-3 Huskies. This is a presentation of KBMW Sports and I3G Media. I'm Robert Wanick. Thank you for tuning in here to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show. Let's recognize a few of our sponsors and get back to you. We got the little cheerleaders out there putting on a show, so halftime's going to be a little longer tonight. We'll come back with more information after a quick break here at the Voice of the Valley.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu.
right, everybody, I'm back from Frank Vertin Field. Took about a fortnight to get back on the air. I'm so sorry about that. The Comrex stopped working. Turner Blofis has the new one over in Breck, which is like a Ferrari, so he's probably enjoying that. I'm working on getting mine back in running shape as well. But here we are, 20-14. Red River scores on a long touchdown pass to start the second half, and they just forced Wahpeton over on downs, and the Roughriders are taking control here after the break. They lead 20-14. I was troubleshooting our equipment there. I'm going to find out who scored that touchdown pass. I got some of the Red River guys to my right here. Hey, fellas, who scored that? Who caught that touchdown pass? Aiden Mackey? Okay, thank you. Caden Mackey on the touchdown catch to give Red River the lead back, 20-14 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 9:10 to go in the third quarter. Glad to be back here on the air at AM 1450 KBMW. Lots of ball game left. Pierce Parks hands it off, and Red River is chugging into Wahpeton territory. That was Kraft with another big run. So Kraft right up the middle. He's been the running back one tonight. We've got a couple other guys who've had some carries too. But right now, Wahpeton really needs to come up with a stop. They hit the half leading 14-12. They are now down 20-14. Red River looking to make it a two-score lead suddenly. Out of the shotgun from Wahpeton's 27, Pierce Parks, pump fake. Has a man and a nice pass breakup at the end of that play. See who that was for Wahpeton. Braden Steffens. So Michael Peterson was back there at his safety position. They threw it right over the top of him. Steffens stuck with his man, though, all the way through and popped the ball out at the goal line, and that was a big break for the Huskies. Nice play by Steffens. 2nd and 10 from the Wahpeton 27.
Here comes the Roughriders with their 2nd and 10 play.
Shotgun snap on its way to Parks. He holds it for a moment, gives it to Kraft, and a nice tackle on the outside. Isaiah Brushert. So it's been Brushert, Doctor, and Mauk tonight, the linebacker core for this Huskies team, holding it together. And Grand Forks facing 3rd and 7 on the Huskies 24. We're back in business on AM 1450 KBMW, streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube. If you folks do lose me for a second, I'll be doing everything I can, all kinds of magic tricks to get the equipment back going. It's a little bit cold down here on the concourse at Frank Vertin, but here we go, 3rd and 7. Huskies 24-yard line. Red River's got the football, leading 20-14, 8:01 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun snap, Parks rolls left immediately, looking downfield. He's under pressure. He evades a sack, throws it away as he's being hit in the backfield by Trey Mauk, and it's going to be 4th and 7. Trayton Mauk chases Parks out of the camera angle, way over to the Huskies sideline. That forces a 4th and 7. Money down at Frank Vertin. Big spot here for Wahpeton. For those of you who did not join us earlier in the broadcast, Red River number 1 ranked in North Dakota Class 2A. They are 6-0. Trailed Wahpeton 14-12 at the half. Got a touchdown pass to start the second half and a 2-point conversion. But now they have a 4th and 7 in Wahpeton territory. Parks out of the shotgun as usual, drops straight back, looks over the middle, he's got a man, and the pass is complete. And they're going to move the chains on that one. Wasn't sure right away, but it is about a 10-yard pass, so that'll move the chains. That one was complete to Clefstead. So a fresh set of downs for Red River. Not sure if the clock is going to stop on that one or not. But I would expect Red River to start running the rock here. They lead by 6 now. There's under 8 minutes to go. We'll see if they agree with me. And they are going to run. They hand it to Kraft. He's got a big lane on the outside. Huge block. Some serious extracurricular after the play there. Omar Martinez got pancaked by number 2, Clefstead. Clefstead absolutely threw his helmet into the ground after the play. No flag on that one Kind of a dirty play there after the touchdown run by Red River. Just not letting Martinez up off the ground with a hand in his face. Kraft, though, he's doing the damage here on the ground. He runs that one to the left side, relatively untouched for a Red River touchdown, and suddenly they're up 26-14 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Red River's going to go for 2 here. Trips on the left side, and Parks is going to pass quickly out to the right. And Jackson DeVries slipped there in the end zone, wide open to Klefstad for the 2-point conversion. 28-14 Red River. They're pouring it on here after the break. Looking a lot more like that number 1 team. Wahpeton's got a chance to cut it to 1 score, though, when we come back from this break on AM 1450 KBMW.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
So Red River gets a touchdown from Kraft, rush to the left side. 2-point conversion is complete to Klefstad. And here we are, 28-14. Top-ranked Roughriders trailed 14-12 at the half here in Wahpeton. They have answered the bell here to start the third quarter. Little squib kick's going to go out of bounds again. Kickoffs have not been the forte for Red River. Tonight, that's the second penalty for kicking it out of bounds. So Wahpeton's going to get the ball at their own 35-yard line, and you know what? That's probably better than kicking it off to DeVries or Mauk, letting him rip off a long kick return. Just kick it out of bounds, make him go 65 yards. 7:37 to go in the third quarter. Wahpeton proven they belong in the conversation of Class 2A, but Red River figuring some stuff out at the half. So Wahpeton has the football now. They'll start at their 35. Quick pass out to Aiden Bonchez, and he is hit out of bounds right away by number 36 for Red River. That was Edward Rogers on the tackle. Hit him like a freight train there. Bonchez caught it before he could turn around. Rogers was right there. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up for Wahpeton, working exclusively out of the shotgun. Hand off to Mauk in the backfield. He's got some room on the right side. Shimmies back to his left. Falls forward for a big gain. Move those chains, straighten Mauk. Luke Anderson, big boy blocking there along with Belke and Scovold. So Wahpeton with a little bit of a response here early in the drive. Mauk very patient running. Ball at the Roughriders 47-yard line. Huskies trailing by 2 touchdowns here. Under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Another handoff to Mauk. Out of the shotgun. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard more. 76 and 74 there for the Roughriders. Big combo. Jacob Foss and J.B. Walters. 525 pounds combined weight there. A couple 6-footers. Very impressive tonight. 2nd and 9. Mauk moves backwards on that play. Play action, and Kubla's in a world of trouble. He's going to throw it into no man's land, and they're going to say he was out of the pocket, so no intentional grounding on that one. Kubla just does get out of the pocket there, those imaginary lines, scrambles to his left. 3rd and 9. This is a big turning point here for Wahpeton to get back into the game or give Red River a chance to put this one out of reach potentially. Still early, and we've seen Wahpeton strike big before, but they are down by 14. 3rd and 9 at the Red River 46. Here we go out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Mauk in the backfield. Kubla drops straight back. Got a little protection. Now he's in trouble, and he is sacked. Huge loss. That was number 55 for the Roughriders. Bryce Moose, 6 foot 195 senior. Kubla knew he had nowhere to go, though. He ended up just kind of falling down, and Moose tapped him with one hand. He'll get credit for the sack. 4th and 24. Wahpeton with no choice but to punt, trailing 28-14. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Kubla is punting. Thomas Kraft back to return. Kubla gets it off. It's a good one. It's right at Kraft. He's going to let it bounce. It's going to take a Wahpeton roll. Still rolling. That's going to be down at about the 18-yard line. So that takes a Huskies bounce, flips the field a little bit, and Wahpeton has to clamp down here on defense. We're going to take a quick 30. Red River 28, Wahpeton 14 at Frank Vertin Field. I'm Robert Wanick, and this is AM 1450.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
So Wahpeton gets a good roll on that punt. They get a good spot, too, at the 13, but it doesn't matter because the first handoff of the drive goes to Thomas Kraft. 18 yards. He takes it out to the 31, and that boy is rumbling. Thomas Kraft. Michael Peterson finally stops him. Glad to be back on the air. We went out for a little bit there. It's chilly out here, and you know what? The equipment ain't really built for the tundra of North Dakota. Might be in the 40s by the end of this ball game. Thanks for sticking around on AM 1450. Another handoff to Kraft. That time the Huskies wrap it up nicely. Tackle there by Garrett Schwartz. Once he gets a hold of you, you're not getting away. Schwartz, probably the heaviest lineman on this team. 285. Moves like he's about 235. A good athlete. Nice tackle there, wraps up and won't let go. So 2nd and 7 here for Red River. Working out of the shotgun again. 4:05 to go in the third quarter. They lead by 14. Wahpeton trying to get some pressure on Parks. He's got a lot of time. He rolls right. He tucks it, and he'll slide at the end of the play. Parks had a lot of time to weigh his decisions there, decided to tuck it in, I should say, and pick up a couple yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 from the 38-yard line. So Wahpeton with a chance here to make a 3rd down stand. Red River has been dynamite on 3rd down tonight. 4 third down conversions on their scoring drive before the half. Wahpeton showing blitz. Here comes Brushert. He's going to get through, but he's not quite as quick as Parks, who gets to the outside, and he's popped. Short of the first down, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th and a long one at their 41. And if they go for it, Wahpeton has got to turn their ears off. They can't jump off sides. And this stop could change the dynamic of the game here. 28-14, Red River, 4th and 2 from their own 41. 2:40 and counting in the third quarter. Offense stays out there out of the shotgun. It's the dangerous Pierce Parks, flanked by Tyler Kraft. Thomas Kraft, he gets the handoff. Up the middle, he breaks loose, and it's going to be a foot race. See you later. Kraft across the finish line, his 2nd touchdown of the second half, and Red River has ripped it open on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 34-14 over the Wahpeton Huskies. 14-12 at the break. Wahpeton held a home lead. And he's up to 189 rushing yards. Impressive day for Kraft. A lot of that stuff coming before contact again, but on that one, he shook a couple tackles and outran everybody. So Red River shifts out of the offensive formation into a kicking formation here. They're going to do the PAT, try to make it a 35-14 ball game. And something happened there. It kicked it into his own center, so 34-14. If you're going to nitpick something, the special teams hasn't been great for Red River. Everything else in the second half has been an A+. 34-14. Number 1 team in North Dakota Class 2A, looking much more like themselves, shaking off that rust from the bus ride. We'll be right back on AM 1450 KBMW.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Red River ready to kick off. And this one's going to go deep. It's going to be fielded on 2 bounces by Jackson DeBreeze. Tries to hit the hole, bounces off one man, and he's going to be swarmed by several more. We'll see who was the first man to hit DeBreeze, and that looks like it was number 24 for the Roughriders, Jack Matson, 5'9", 165 junior. So Wahpeton trailing by 20. Incredible first half for Wahpeton. They take a lead on Red River 14-12 at the break. Red River has not allowed double-digit scoring in 5 of their 6 wins. So Wahpeton, only the second team to eclipse 10 points against this number 1 ranked Red River squad. But they're going to need some more to get back into it. 2:11 to go in the third quarter. Wahpeton's going to start from their own 25. Kubla out of the shotgun, 4 wide. We'll see if the Huskies take to the air. They will. Quick out to Steffens. He catches it just off the turf, makes a man miss. Nice play. He's having a good game. So in the absence of Caden Barth and Jack Gilbertson, both out with injuries, Steffens has been a bona fide number 1 receiver. Jackson DeBreeze has taken a back seat tonight after racking up 197 yards through the air last week, and it's Steffens' time to shine. 2nd and 4. Under 2 minutes now in the third quarter. Kubla is going to pass again. Another quick out. This time he's got a man once again. It looks like that was DeFries. On the outside, he's pointing for a first down, but he doesn't have enough. And we're going to have 3rd and short. Daniel Severud on the tackle. Got him around the hips and swung him down before he could get to the first down marker. Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Wahpeton Huskies. Steffens coming out to the outside here. He'll have a matchup on the home sideline. DeBreeze also on the same side. It's Mauk in the backfield. Shotgun snap. They hand it off to Mauk. Catch Red River by surprise. He hits the edge. Kiss him goodbye. Trayton Mauk turns on the Jets. And that is a long touchdown run from number 44, Trayton Mauk. Red River thinking pass all the way. They give it to Mauk. Makes one man miss, hits the sideline. One-way ticket to the end zone for the senior running back. 34-20, Wahpeton not going away quietly into the night. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Had me surprised, too, on the call there. I'm looking for a pass, and all of a sudden, Mauk is gone. Huskies going to try to cut it to 12 here with a 2-point conversion. everybody in motion, and that's going to be illegal formation. Some guys moving left, some right, some forward for the Huskies. That's going to push it back. So it's 34-20 here. Wahpeton after that run by Trayton Mauk. I think it was about 65 yards for the touchdown. So Wahpeton's going to go for the 2-point conversion, backed up to their 8-yard line. Shotgun snap, they're going to pass. Kubla surveys the field over the middle, short of the end zone, caught by Mauk. He's tackled at the 4-yard line. 20-34, Wahpeton climbing back in this one. Still trailing by 2 scores to number 1 ranked Red River. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the final minute of the third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I'm Robert Wanick, and this is KBMW.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Wahpeton kicks it off here after that 60-plus yard touchdown run from big play Trayton Mauk. Red River's going to take the kickoff. Pretty nice one up to about the 45-yard line. Noah Bramvold with the big return for Red River, and they'll have a short field to work with here near midfield at Frank Vertin. Wahpeton, 20 points so far in this one. One of the toughest tests so far for number 1 ranked Red River, who has steamrolled everybody they've played, other than a 29-12 opening win over Dickinson. And Wahpeton continues to show that they've got what it takes to hang in the mix. 2 games left after this. We'll see what they can do with the fourth quarter tonight, and 35 seconds and change here to go in the third. Pierce Parks and the Roughriders offense is back on the field. Another handoff for Red River and another big gain, about 6 yards. Straight up the gut. That was Bramvold. Bramvold done a nice job tonight picking up a couple clutch first downs, one through the air, one on the ground, and they're going to give Kraft a break. He's up to 189 yards on the night. Parks hasn't really had to pass the ball a lot. He had that long touchdown stretch the field to start the second half. But other than that, it's basically been Kraft with a little sprinkle of Noah Bramvold and a direct snap touchdown to the tight end, Ray Dushek. So that does it for the third quarter. Red River leading 34-20 over Wahpeton. All things considered, a nice showing so far for the Huskies. We'll see what they can do in the final 12 minutes. We'll be right back on AM 1450 KBMW.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Talk to Carson or Brad for your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get up to $120 in rebates on the purchase and install of a set of 4 tires. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install of front and rear brake pads. Save up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install on front and rear brake rotors. And save up to $80 in rebates on the purchase and install on GM shocks and struts. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit them online at smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number one today.
Red River starts the fourth quarter at midfield, and they're going to air it out. Parks has a man, and it is incomplete. Dropped at the 10. I don't know if it's an official drop. That was a tough adjustment that the receiver had to make. Parks throws it about 40 yards downfield, and Wahpeton catches a big break there. Receiver can't haul it in. So it's 3rd and 3 now from midfield. Fourth quarter underway here. In Wahpeton, Red River 34, Wahpeton 20. Kraft 189 yards rushing. That's been the story tonight for this Red River team. Out of the shotgun, it's Parks. 3 wide on the left. He's going to throw it that way. He hits Kraft. He breaks 1 tackle. He breaks 2 tackles. And he's going to stay on his feet along the sideline. So he should have been dead to rights in the backfield. He turns a loss into a big gain. Takes it from the 50 down to the 33-yard line. 17-yard run for Kraft. He's over 200 on the night. Wahpeton's kryptonite, the run game, coming back to bite him again. 304 yards allowed against Horace. And Kraft is a couple big runs away from getting close to that number tonight. At the Wahpeton 33, fresh set of downs for Red River. Shovel pass to Kraft. He's going to go to the outside. He's stopped in the backfield this time. Wahpeton does a nice job finishing off the tackle. Number 62 for the Huskies. Luke Anderson, great pursuit by Anderson. 6'1", 225 junior. Jackson DeBreeze also in on the tackle. Loss of 1. .16 on the play clock. Red River taking their time with a 14-point lead. They are down to the Huskies' 35-yard line, 2nd and 11. If Wahpeton can stop them on this drive, they will have time to put a dent in this thing. But first, Pierce Parks goes to work out of the shotgun, catches the snap one hand, steps up in the pocket. Scrambles, avoids a sack, finds a man on the sideline. He's tackled right away, however. That was Braden Steffens, who's had a nice two-way game tonight as a cornerback and as a wide receiver. And that's going to be a nominal gain. 4 yards. 3rd and 7 from the Huskies' 31. 4-down territory for the number 1 ranked Roughriders. Struggled in the first half, trailing 14-12. That has not been the story here in the second half. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Parks. Everybody's going out for a pass. He's got protection. He throws it over to the middle, nearly intercepted by Trayton Mauk. That is the 2nd or 3rd time tonight that Mauk has got his hands on a pass. Another pass deflection by Trey Mauk. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. We talked about turnovers being the key tonight, and Wahpeton just hasn't been able to haul in those risky passes from Pierce Parks. But they've got a chance to turn over the Roughriders on downs here if they could stand tall on 4th and 7. 9:45 to play. Fourth and 7, shotgun, trips on the high side of your screen, KBMW News Live YouTube. Play action, Parks still has the football. He steps up in the pocket. He's got room to run, but he airs it out to the end zone. Batted away by Jackson DeBreeze. Hasn't been as big of a role in the receiving game today, but you know what? He's made up for it on defense. Bats it away in the end zone Huskies are going to take over on downs. 9:36 to go. Let's not close the book on this one yet, folks. Huskies will try to go 69 yards. Trailing by 14 against Grand Forks Red River. Kubla and the Huskies offense take over at their own 31-yard line. Shotgun snap, handoff to Mauk. He runs to the left side, avoids a tackle in the backfield. Looked like he was going to be tackled after about 2 yards, and he's going to pick up about 11. That's what he does. Takes the sweep. Looks like there's nothing there. Tiptoes along the sideline, moves those chains. And that's going to stop the clock as well. First and 10, Wahpeton moves it up to their 42-yard line on that 11-yard run by Trayton Mauk. Must have been tackled inbounds as the clock starts rolling again. Another handoff to Mauk out of the shotgun. Beautiful blocking, and he's going to spring it for about 6 yards. Leading the blocking there once again was Anderson. And a nice job of pulling there on the offensive line. And get the number for you for the Huskies. Number 50, Chase Marsh. Marsh pulled his guy right out of the play. 6-yard run for Trayton Mauk. Huskies getting closer to midfield. 2nd and 4 here. Shotgun pass, quick out, off the hands of Aiden Bonchez. A little bit too hot, a little bit too high. Bonchez couldn't haul it in. Credit Kubla like we have the last couple weeks. He got that thing out in a hurry. Just had a little bit too much juice on it. Third and 4 from the 48. Wahpeton working out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Quick pass, and it is batted at the line of scrimmage. Looked like Pierce Parks was back there, as was number 36, Edward Rogers. So they bat the pass away. Wahpeton tries to do a quick slant route over the middle to Trey King. But they have a 4th and 4 now from the 48. Ball game hinging on this conversion. Play action, Kubla rolls right. He's going to throw it at the last second, out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Intended for Jackson DeVries, right on the sideline. He tried to stay in bounds, but just no real estate there for him to work with. And Red River is going to take over on the Wahpeton Huskies 48-yard line. They lead by 14. There's only 8.5 left. You know, you're never going to write home about allowing 34 points, and, you know, Red River might not be done yet, but I think Wahpeton's defense has done a pretty nice job on this high-powered unit here. Out of the shotgun, it's Parks. Handoff again. I believe that's Kraft as he disappears into the darkness of Frank Vertin Field. We don't know what's going to come first here at Frank Vertin, if it's going to be turf or lights. I know they're really trying to get the turf here, especially for those NDSCS games. Turns into a mud bowl real quick. But it gets so dark here at night. If you check out the stream on KBMW News Live YouTube, the middle of the field is like black. If you look at the corners of the end zone on the far side of the field, it's nice and lit up. But the whole field doesn't look like that. Just one corner on each side. 2nd and 6 here from the Huskies' 44-yard line. Quick passing play by Parks. He leads his man a little bit too far. Incomplete. That pass was intended for Carter Flom on the outside. That'll bring up 3rd and 6, and we'll see if they try to pass it for the first down here, or if they're going to run it and just let that clock tick down a little bit, leading by 2 touchdowns. Fourth quarter here, 7:45 to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. My stress levels have kind of come down after we went off the air unexpectedly. It's been a really good football game, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy this Coca-Cola, watch the Wahpeton defense step up here on 3rd and 6, see what they can do. It's a run play to the outside, and they've got a man in the backfield. They will finish off the tackle. And the man who made the tackle gets up gingerly, and it is Braden Steffens once again. That'll bring up 4th and 6, and it looks like they'll bring out the punt team. That was a big-time stop by Braden Steffens and the Wahpeton defense. Time is running out on this game, 7:10 to go, but Wahpeton's going to get a chance here to cut it to one score. Punt formation, nearly blocked by Trayton Mauk. And Steffens is going to let it roll, and it's going to be downed around the 7-yard line. So Wahpeton just an inch late here, an inch late there. Mauk breaks through the backfield, breaks through the line, and nearly gets his fingertips on that punt. Instead, the punt rolls all the way down to the 7-yard line of the Huskies, and that's where they'll take over. Just under 7 minutes to work with in the game. Number 1, Red River, undefeated. They lead 34-20. Wahpeton likely in full pass mode here. They might run right away, try to get themselves some breathing room with their back against the end zone. But you got to think passing is the game plan here. First play is a run to Mauk, and he is going to give them a few yards to work with here. Not much, though. So they go straight up the middle on that one for about 2 yards. Ray Dushik in on the tackle. Nice two-way player for this Red River team. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Mauk on the right side of the backfield. Wide receivers are balanced. Kubla quick out to Steffens, and he is forced out of bounds after another short gain. Wahpeton's going to have 3rd and long, deep in their own territory. Does get out of bounds, stops the clock at 6:24. Four wide, 3 of them up high on your screen, KBMW News Live YouTube. Trey Mauk in the backfield. He motions out to the left. Kubla is going to take it and roll to the right. He's got a lot of room to run. Here he goes. He's going to slide, and he's going to get hit up high. Wahpeton sideline looking for a flag there. He gives himself up. He gets popped in the dome. No flag. In a sport that emphasizes protecting the quarterback, I'm not sure what was going on there, but they're going to play on. No penalty, big break for the Roughriders, and Wahpeton's going to get a first down on that scramble by Bjorn Kubla. They're not going to check on him. He's going to stay out there. They're going to run the same exact set. Mauk on the left side of the backfield, 3 wide up high. They go to the right side, and it's a perfect pass from Kubla to Steffens, and he snags that thing along the sideline, gets both feet in. Would have been good on Sundays. So Bjorn Kubla scrambles for a first down, takes a shot, injects some energy into this Wahpeton offense, finds Braden Steffens for a pass along the sidelines. Huskies are in business up to their own 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun. In motion, Trayton King. Far side, he's going out for a pass. Kubla rolls to the opposite side to the right. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got Steffens. He bobbles it and hauls it in. Braden Steffens with the tip drill to himself. He's going to get a lot of love from the Huskies teammates on the sideline. Wow. Talk about hand-eye coordination and focus from Braden Steffens. Right along the sidelines. It looked like Steffens might have been forced out of bounds and came back in. And the white hat here is over, I'm guessing, warning the Huskies sideline again to stay off the field. The entire sideline came out to congratulate Steffens. And here we go. Shotgun snap, fresh set of downs, handoff to Mauk. Caught him by surprise. And here goes Mauk down the sidelines. That's coming back. Clear block in the back on the Huskies there. Didn't really need to because Mauk would have won that matchup one-on-one, but a little hand in the back is going to bring this play back. So an exciting drive here for the Huskies. There's still 5:38 to go in the ball game. They trail number 1 Red River 34-20. They just made life a little harder with a block in the back. That last play, as I was saying, they ran Trayton King, his first start of the season. They ran him out to the left side in motion. That left Steffens all alone on the bottom half. They threw Kubla scrambled to the right. Steffens, who was out on the flat, turned and ran upfield, and Kubla hit him. He bobbled it and pulled it in, and the Huskies have 1st and 12 now from their 41. From the Red River 41, excuse me. Kubla over the middle. Ooh, a beautiful pass in a tight window. Pretty hard hit on a defenseless receiver, and there comes a flag. I was going to say, they let the late hit on Kubla go, and that one, a defenseless receiver over the middle, gets blindsided, and they are going to throw a flag. Making sure this one doesn't get to be a free-for-all in the final 6 minutes. And they're going to discuss it, so I'd be very surprised if they picked the flag up. DeVries was running over the middle. He dropped the pass, but he was hit in the chest afterwards, and there it is, a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Roughriders. Flag came in way late, but there might have been a melee on the Huskies sideline if they kept that one in their pocket. So that's going to move the chains. A little bit of drama on this drive, but Wahpeton marching closer to the Red River red zone. First and 10 from the Roughriders 26-yard line. Kubla out of the shotgun, trips up high. They're staggered. Steffens all alone down low. Keep an eye on him. Hand off to Mauk. He tries the left side, and he's got room to run. Bunch of arm tackles aren't going to be enough to bring that kid down, and he is down to the 11-yard line. You could see his jersey pulling away as Grand Forks Red River players were grabbing at him. Not enough to slow him down, and they're going to go hurry-up offense here from the 12. No huddle, shotgun snap, Kubla under pressure, avoids the sack with some nifty footwork. He throws, he gets hit hard, and that one falls just short of the end zone. He had a man. That was Trayton King. King standing all alone at the goal line, but Red River putting a nice hit on Kubla, makes the pass come up short. So 2nd and 10 from the 12, 5 minutes left. Wahpeton competing very well against the number 1 ranked team. They trail 34-20 against Grand Forks Red River. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Mauk in the backfield. Timeout. One of these teams didn't like what they saw, and that's going to prompt a high camp construction timeout. That one is called by Red River. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Huskies knocking on the door, trying to make this a 1-score game against number 1 ranked Red River.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. High Camp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more.
Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing?
How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call High Camp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wahpeton trailing 34-20. They've got 2nd and 10 at the Grand Forks Red River 12-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers on the left side. Tight end motions to the left side on the line. It's going to be a handoff to Trayton Mauk. He's looking for room on the right. Is he going to beat him to the edge? Stiff arm, touchdown. Trayton Mauk with a little Reggie Bush-style celebration there. Jumps into the end zone. 12-yard run for Trayton Mauk. Once he made that decision that he was going to take the outside, it was a foot race. So Mauk makes this a 1-score game.
Huskies will be attempting a 2-point
and they're going to go for two. 34-26 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We've got a great game going here tonight, folks. Steffens all alone on the bottom side. Watch the fade. Two wide receivers up high. King in motion to the right. He'll trade spots with Jackson DeBreeze, who moves into the tight end spot on the left. King motioning back over to the left side. Play action. Here comes Kubla rolling right. He's going to hang on to it and walk into the end zone. 28-34, the Huskies cut the lead to 6 against number 1 ranked Grand Forks Red River. We'll be right back on AM 1450 KBMW.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
34-28, Wahpeton hanging in there with undefeated number 1 ranked Grand Forks Red River, defending their home territory here. The Dog Pound is getting it done. 4:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff is on the way. It's going to be fielded by Thomas Kraft. He's going to fall on it. And that's going to conserve a little bit of time here, which the Huskies will certainly thank him for. It's going to turn out being a pretty good kick. Red River's going to take over at their own 26. So Wahpeton went into the half leading this one 14-12 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Red River came out on fire. 34-14, they take the lead. Wahpeton is clapped back with 14 unanswered points. Got to be impressed with this Huskies team this season, and they are right in the mix tonight. You see Hunter McCall down there, one of the assistant coaches, motioning for the crowd to get on their feet at Frank Vertin Field. Pierce Parks out of the shotgun. Handoff to Kraft. He's going to carry it forward for a nice gain for Red River. Noah Brandvold, excuse me. Mixing it up there. Michael Peterson and Evan Doctor combining on the tackle for Wahpeton. It's going to be second and about 4 for Red River. The main thing for them is that keeps the clock going. 4:25 to play. Red River has not had a close game this year, and Wahpeton has gotten no love in the polls. They have not been ranked in the top 5, despite beating number 3 Devils Lake by 14 on the road and beating Valley City, who's now ranked number 5. Well, Wahpeton's proven they belong as the shotgun snap is on the way to Pierce Parks. He's going to tuck it and run on the play action to the left. He gets a block on the edge, and he hurdles a man. Evan Doctor signaling for a flag. I'm not sure what happened there, but Pierce Parks with a nice run. QB keeper with a hurdle on as a cherry on the top at the end there. That's going to be a first down for Red River. And that should stop the clock. As Pierce takes that one out of bounds. 3:59 to go. Fresh set of downs. Wahpeton has 3 timeouts left. Red River has 2. They lead 34-28. Back to the ground game. A couple yards there. Tackle made by Luke Anderson, who's been on pretty much every tackle at the line of scrimmage tonight. Luke Anderson. He's going to get a pretty good spot on that one. Picks up about 4. 2nd and 6. Approaching the 3:30 mark on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And this would be an ideal time for one of those Husky turnovers. They do not have an interception or a fumble recovery in the last 2 weeks. Without their big play guy, Jack Gilbertson, 4 interceptions. He's out tonight with a shoulder injury. Handoff, and that is a big-time tackle there by the Huskies. Number 19, Isaiah Brushert. Haven't said his name in a while. There he goes, plugging the hole. Gain of about 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6 as we go under 3 minutes on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. $18 on the play clock. Pierce Park still taking instructions from his coaching staff. 13-12. I'm not sure they're going to get a playoff here. Parks waltzing his way back to the line of scrimmage. 6, 5. Here they go. They hustle up to the line. 3, 2, 1. Snap is off. Quick pass to the right side. It's caught. And it looks like Kraft is going to pick up a first down and then some. Good discipline there by the Roughriders, holding off on what would have been a block in the back. You could see one of the wide receivers out there nearly making contact with the corner, but he put his hands up at the last second, let Kraft do the rest. So Thomas Kraft showing that he can catch the ball and run the ball today. That is going to be a big first down as that moves the football into Wahpeton territory at the 43, nearing the 2-minute mark on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Out of the shotgun once again. Everybody on the line here, and it's a handoff to Brandvold. Nope. Parks is going to keep it, and he avoids one tackler, won't avoid the second. Believe that was number 16, Evan Doctor, with the tackle for loss, and Wahpeton's going to burn their first time out, presented by Highcamp Construction, 1:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Wahpeton no choice but to use their timeouts here. 2nd and 10 at their 45. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Many women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and most have no family history of breast cancer. That's why it's so important to schedule annual mammograms starting at age 40. When found early, breast cancer is curable. 98% of patients survive. Don't wait another moment. Visit EssentiaHealth.org to schedule your mammogram today. Essentia Health, cancer care like nowhere else.
All right, we're about ready to get going here after that Highcamp Construction timeout. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Wahpeton fighting tooth and nail to pull off a massive upset tonight. They're trailing 34-28 to number 1 ranked undefeated Grand Forks Red River. Wahpeton forced to burn their first time out there before the break. Red River has 2nd and 12 at the Huskies 45. Minute 48 to play. Parks trying to draw the defense offside. They've been disciplined tonight. Snap is off. Handoff to Kraft. He's got some running room, and he's going to drag a Husky with him for a nice gain. Give credit to Michael Peterson for hanging on and taking him down short of the first down. Quick timeout by the Huskies, once again presented by Highcamp. Minute 43, so only 5 seconds off the clock there. But a good chunk gain by Tyler Kraft, and the Red River staff should have their his stats at the end of the game here, and it's going to be pretty impressive. He's ran the ball so good, I haven't really thought about him receiving the ball, and every once in a while you just see him spread out wide making a play. So we've got a timeout here. Huskies have 1 left. We're going to stay right here. 2 left for Red River. If they get a first down here, they won't need those. They can take them home on the bus ride. But Wahpeton, the best test for the Roughriders this season, and it's not even close. 34-28. Wahpeton held a lead at halftime as well, 14-12. And again, Wahpeton getting snubbed in the polls last couple weeks. They have not been ranked in the top 5. They were number 5 in each of my last 2 polls. But a couple teams they beat getting some love in the polls, and Wahpeton showing that they're the real deal tonight. 21-14, they trailed Horace last week. A face mask penalty turned a 4th and 7 into a first down, and Horace continued that drive, 18 plays, ate up the entire third quarter, and that kind of changed the game. But against the number 1 team and the number 2 team in the state, Wahpeton showing they belong. Here comes 3rd and 5 from the Huskies 37. Red River ball, 1:43 to go in this game. Parks working out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Parks is going to pass. He's got a man right at the sticks for a first down, and that's probably going to put this one on ice. Gutsy call there by Red River. They've been running the rock successfully. They decide to throw it out, and that was number 2, Cameron Clefstead. He just ran a route right to the sticks, turned around, the ball was right on him. Nothing fancy. Just enough yardage to move the chains. So Wahpeton has 1 timeout left, 97 seconds left in the game, trailing Red River 34-28. And man, it has been a fun one. Couple long touchdowns tonight, Trayton Mauk and Braden Steffens for the Huskies. They will run the ball once again with Kraft. Nice tackle there by the Huskies, led by number 70, Landon Ralph. Number 50, Chase Marsh. A couple nice plays for him here in the second half. So Wahpeton's going to call their final timeout, 1:29 left, 2nd and 10. Red River just trying to run this one out. Big scare from the Huskies tonight, 34-28. You might not be done hearing from them. They might be doing some howling in the Class 2A playoffs. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back at Frank Vertin.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
We're back at Frank Vertin Field. This Wahpeton offense looking excellent again tonight. 28 points at number 3, Devils Lake, in a victory there. 21 points in a loss at number 2, Horace, and they've put up 28 tonight on a Red River team that has held 5 of their opponents to single-digit scoring. So hats off to Wahpeton, but Red River can just sit there and count sheep now. 2nd and 7, 1:30 left. Wahpeton out of timeouts. Barring a catastrophic botch snap or something like that, Red River has time on their side here. Out of the shotgun, handoff to Kraft. And he's still going. Pyle stops for a second. Kraft comes flying out of the other side, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Red River's going to run the clock out. Red River 34, Wahpeton 28. Like I said, barring a botched snap. They'll just have to kneel it a couple times. Victory formation, as Turner Blofis calls it, the best formation in football. What a game tonight. Wahpeton shocking the Roughriders in the first half, 14-12 lead. Red River coming out and asserting their dominance, jumping ahead 34-14 in the second half. And then Wahpeton scoring 2 unanswered touchdowns, cutting it to 6. And wouldn't you like to see these two teams meet again in the playoffs, whether it's Horace versus Wahpeton or Red River versus Wahpeton at some point in the playoffs? I'd love to see it again, because these Huskies, they surely ain't feeling like underdogs anymore with the way they've played this season. They're 3-4, but we got to think back to when they were 0-2, folks. 0-2 with a big loss to Kindred, gave up 50 points, and then they went on the road and got shut out in the second half at Minot North, and since then, they have been excellent. So Red River out of the victory formation. They kneel it down. That's ball game. Grand Forks Red River improves to 7-0. 34-28 win. Wahpeton drops to 3-4. They got to leave this ball game feeling great about the rest of their season. They will face Fargo South, who is winless, and Grand Forks Central, who is sputtering. Wahpeton has their sights set on the playoffs, and they can build off this one. I'm Robert Wanick on AM 1450 KBMW. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a bit with your Miller Realty postgame show. Again, Red River 34, Wahpeton 28, the voice of the Valley.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Many women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and most have no family history of breast cancer. That's why it's so important to schedule annual mammograms starting at age 40. When
Things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty post-game show. I'm Robert Wannick on AM 1450, KBMW. Miller Realty has a tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Number 1, Red River takes a 34-28 win in a fantastic ball game tonight against Wahpeton, who's now 3-4. Red River is 7-0. We did go off the air earlier in the game. The equipment just kind of got a little chilly out here in the brisk fall weather. A little bit of chaos in the darkness here when the sun goes down at Frank Vertin Field. A lot of chaos on the football field. It was a fun one. So let's get right into your player of the game, Essentia Health player of the game tonight. We're going to give it to 2 guys. We'll start with your home team. Braden Steffens for the Wahpeton Huskies. He hasn't gotten it tonight. Might have got snubbed when he had the game-winning fade touchdown catch against Valley City. But tonight he'll get it for his two-way dominance. Broke up a couple passes at his cornerback spot, and on offense, he caught a touchdown, ran some crispy routes, hauled him in along the sideline, highlighted by a bobbling catch that moved the chains for Wahpeton. So Essentia Health player of the game here with you, Braden Steffens. And for Grand Forks Red River, we're going to give player of the game to Thomas Kraft. He ran for 209 and 3 touchdowns. So Thomas Kraft, excellent game. His stats kind of say it all. I don't have much more to say about that. Watching him put highlights on the Huskies all night long. Essentia Health here with you. And for your play of the game, we'll go with the Kubala to Steffens touchdown strike. It was 3rd and 10, and they go 31 yards, right over the middle of the field, over the top of the defense. That thing dropped out of the sky, perfect spiral. Steffens caught it in stride, and that was the play of the game. That was a beautiful pass that you see at the next level, and it was between Kubla and Steffens. It was the 13th touchdown pass of the season for Kubla and the 4th touchdown reception for Steffens, which leads the Wahpeton Huskies team. So that is your Red River Agency play of the game, presented by your trusted hometown agents. And I'm about ready to get down to the field and hand out some KBMW beanies to the players of the game, including Jackson DeVries, who got it last week in Horace. So that about does it tonight. It's a little bit cold up here. I think from now on we'll be up in the press box. We were only off the air for a few minutes in the third quarter tonight. So thank you guys for sticking with us like you always do as we revamp our live streams. We're having a lot of fun and bringing the product that you guys deserve, bringing it up to speed at the Voice of the Valley. Wahpeton 28, number 1 ranked Grand Forks Red River 34. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Trayton Mauck went for 3 touchdowns tonight. I know it's hard. You say, how could you forget that? Well, it's pretty normal for Trayton Mauck to do that. So Mauck went for 3 touchdowns tonight, ripped one off that was over 60 yards. We'll get his official stats later this weekend from Coach Hunter McCall. Your players of the game, Thomas Kraft, 209 and 3 touchdowns for Red River, and Braden Steffens, touchdown reception for the Huskies tonight, and a couple big plays on the defensive side of the football as well. I'm Robert Wanek, signing off from Frank Vertin Field. That was Wahpeton Huskies football, and they look like they're getting ready for Class 2A playoffs.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Many women with breast cancer have no symptoms, and most have no family history of breast cancer.
Tonight's Huskies football game was brought to you by Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Hike Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Titan Machinery, Twin Town Villa, and Vision Ford. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giant Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers?